La 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 la. Why is that showing that error? Is that just me? Am I live or not? I cannot tell if I am live. What the hell is happening? It says I'm live, but I can't tell. Am I live or what? It's giving me a funky error. Okay, I'm totally live. I'm totally hella live. It's just being dumb. I'm scared to refresh this page, but I'm going to. Did I fuck it up? No, I fixed it. I fixed it like the cool guy that I am. What a cool, fun guy. Okay. Sorry about that. It's 6:29. I would really rather it be 6:30. That would make me feel better. In my heart of hearts. In my brain of brains. It is 6:30 p.m. If you just stall long enough, it could be whatever time you want it to be. Oh, which means it is time for another dose of Acid Games. Hello there. Good day. We're back to Twilight Princess. I was just here yesterday. I know this is unprecedented. My rate of streaming has gone up exponentially. From 0 in 5 months to twice in 2 days. Why am I here? Wow, okay. It would seem that the game does not expect you to quit the game in the underwater section in between. That's fine. You know what? I really can't blame them for that. That would be very confusing. If this was your first time playing this game... Yeah. Okay, now game, I know what a blue rupee is. I promise you, game, I know. If you were playing this game for the first time, and, do I need to lower these armor? No, it's fine. And you just suddenly were in this room when last time you were underwater. No idea what's going on. I like this music. I'm looking forward to going through this entire dungeon with this sweet tune playing. Ooh. Okay, sweet. How many bombs? Is that full of bombs? Hell yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Oh, God. I'm itching my nose, bud. That's impolite. One of the rules of fighting with honor is always waiting for the other person to scratch their snoot. You can't help it, you know? Just like you always wait for your enemy to go to the bathroom if they really have to go. If you're in the middle of a sword duel and the other guy's like, hold on, I ate a bad burrito and I've got to shit so bad, you gotta go let him do that. For multiple reasons. One is just because you don't want them to shit themselves. But the other is so that when you win your sword duel and you murder them, you want them empty. You don't want them full of poo. That'd be really unpleasant. Just some hot tips for all you sword duelers out there. You know, it's just like on Japanese flights. Did I make that up? Where did I hear that? Oh, hello. That's treacherous. Don't you think you ought to knock down those stalactites hanging off the ceiling first? They don't look to be very stable. I bet they'd break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force. I don't have a bow. And I definitely don't have a bomb. Can I not do this fucking dungeon? That would be devastating. I would be devastated. Surely I can hit it with something else. God, I hope that's not strictly necessary. I have a hook shot. I bet I can cheese it with the hook shot. That seems very likely. Anyways, I feel like at some point I definitely heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, that there's a thing in Japanese airports where they ask the customers to all go to the bathroom prior to getting on the plane so that they can save fuel on the weight of, you know, 30 people full of, like, basically you save a solid, like, 100 pounds worth of excrement and liquid that you would otherwise have to be carting around by making everyone go piss first. It's great. And you should do the same thing when you're doing duels. That's all I'm trying to say. It's only courteous. Just basic manners. Please let me up without having to use a bomb, because if not, I will be so upset and stuck. Okay. That's not what I wanted, really. Will you... No, this is not Ocarina of Time. An Ocarina of Time that would have drugged me straight to that mofo. So there's this thing. Can I use... Is it even possible? That this interaction would be programmed in here. Doesn't seem like it. I'm pretty sure I saw that interact. Like, that definitely hit. It just didn't do anything. Yeah, no, that's not working. Okay. Can I reach those targets up there? I think those are hookshot targets. I can just get close enough. Why are they pigs? Is that... Am I just still too far away? I'm about to... can't reach. I can't reach it. It's like shifting my cursor. Oh, it's hitting the ledge underneath. It's a shitty hitbox situation. I wonder if I can... What's all this then? What's all this about? Can I get over there somehow? I don't think so. I can definitely shatter these pots for no reason. Just breaking everyone's property. Like a douche. There's a chest on top of that ledge over there, but I don't think I can get at an angle where I could actually make that work. Can I, like, get on top of this? Use it as, like, a little ledge to... Because this is so close. Like, I'm so close to being able to hop up onto this thing. What if I was a doggo, though? But what if I was a dog? What do you have to say to that, man? I'm not supposed to be a dog in here. I've got to use all my abilities that I'm not supposed to have yet. Those are my biggest chance to make it out of here. Is it possible that I could just toss a bomb and, like, time it right? I feel like it's possible. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. I forgot this was an interaction that existed. Hell yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh god, this is going to be so difficult. God damn it. That is... Woo! Okay, I can do this though. I just wish it didn't take... Now, did they program that so that doesn't work? Is that a thing they did? They might have programmed that so that it doesn't work. Man, it takes like a full 2 seconds for it the cursor to show up. You see what I'm saying? Like, you pull out your boomerang and then like a full half-second later it goes into the screen where I can actually aim the damn thing. Alright, first let's just check and see if I can... I don't know what happened there, Link. That was not me. Good thing I have a bajillion bombs. Okay. Yeah, I think it just blows it up. I don't think I have the option of picking these up with my boomerang for some reason. I don't know why. Either that or it's just hitting a wall or something. Oh no, it definitely can pick it up. Okay. This is doable. I can do this. It was just hitting some kind of weird wall or something. That's not what I wanted. Link? Sir? Why did that last for so long? Okay. This time for sure. Hell yeah. That's what we call a can-do attitude. An attitude of not giving up even when the pig says "Rah!" Which is normally when other people would give up, obviously. Pig sounds are everyone's notification to stop what they're doing and go cry somewhere. Pretty sure that's real. I don't know what I'm talking about. Can I get that from down here, do you think? God, Link, you take so long to do anything, I swear. So good. It feels so good whenever you find something like this. The game wants you to use bomb arrows? Too bad. I got my own agenda, baby. Okay, now I do actually want to... Is there another one? Oh my god, there's another one. Okay. Man, this is really making this hard on me, huh? It's almost as if the game did not intend for you to do it this way. Why did my boomerang go behind me just now? Okay. There's a wall there. Note it. Please don't. No. Ooh, I really thought that was going to end up in the palm of my hand for no reason. Now, do I even care about that one? Probably not, but I'm probably going to do it anyway, just in case. You never know when there'll be a random chest just sitting on top of a stalactite for no reason. Yes, game, I also know what a gold rupee is. Thank you. I've only been playing this game for like 14 hours. Okay, don't have access to the Palace of Twilight, but I appreciate the thought. Alright, we'll consider that a failure, I think. He likes slip and slides in this outfit. Now, I'm not sure I understand that one. What happened? God, this thing is so finicky. Hates it. Hates it. What is going on? What mechanics are in play here? That one I feel like I could almost actually get just by throwing it, potentially. It seems like it resets the timer whenever I pick it up. I don't know how that... Fuck it, I'm out. Nope, I don't give up that easy. You already saw that. I don't give up. We persevere, even when doing something extremely stupid. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to do that at least one more time in this dungeon, I think, and that makes me sad. What an absolutely terrifying way to start this dose. I, for real, was like, oh god. I can't do anything in this dungeon. I'm so fucked. But we got through it. We got through it together. Hello, sir. May I tell you about our Lord and Savior? Midna? You're dead now. But I told you about your Lord and Savior right before you died, thereby giving you the chance to go to hell if you chose not to believe. So, congrats. It's my bird friend. It is my ugly, hideous bird with titties. Why did they give the bird titties? Someone please tell me why. That was a necessary part of this process for them. It didn't need titties. It really didn't. It was already a bird with a bald human head. The titties are just, like, the terrible icing on the terrible shit cake. There's a lot of these key doors that I think I probably could ignore. Not that I necessarily want to rely on that, but I should probably not be claw-shotting around willy-nilly, because it's going to make this way more confusing than it needs to be. When it comes to a dungeon like this, it's really better to try to proceed as if you don't have everything you need to finish the dungeon. Because otherwise, because I don't have the compass. If I had the compass, I wouldn't worry about it, but without the compass, there's no way for me to know that I've gotten everything without going through it as intended. So at least for a little bit here, we're gonna play pretend that I don't... Did you see the camera like pan up just for a second? Just to make sure you know. Just in case you missed it. I like how I said that whole thing about, oh, I'm gonna pretend that I totally don't have... And then I just am claw-shotting around like nobody's business. What is this angle? Oh, this is part of this. I guess I just didn't notice when I went. Huh. Okay, whatever. I went in one big circle. Alright. So, I'm supposed to... That's a staircase, alright. Ooh, there's a chest on that. Now, I will go ahead and go grab that chest. That's a quick one-off. I'm not above that. Gimme, gimme. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. It's a piece of heart. Did you see him diving? God, can you imagine if you dove arms first into fucking concrete? You would shatter every bone in your arms. And probably the rest of you also. But mostly your arms. Like, damn. The only thing that makes this dungeon confusing is that it's in a circle, but you can't access all parts of the circle at the same time if you don't have the claw shots. So it makes it really hard to tell where you have or have not been. And like, so when you play it originally, you're just going up and down staircases, and the staircases are moving staircases are like a guaranteed way to get me lost. I always think about the Dark Souls map. What's it called? C's Library or whatever it's called. The library in Dark Souls 1, where you fight Ceve. That map always confuses me. I always get lost and end up rerunning through the entire thing like twice. And it's literally just because there's a staircase that moves, and that confuses the hell out of me. Because I can't tell whether I've been everywhere or not. Okay, do I want to go into the water yet? I think probably yes, right? Before I take off into that door, let's... Wait. Okay, that was a bigger jump than I thought it would be. Make sure there's nothing under the sea. Under the sea. Down where it's wetter, everything's better. Under the sea. This is just the singing dose, it would seem. Now there is a treasure chest over here. Can I get to that yet? No, it's like too high. I feel like I should have like a dolphin jump, but I don't. I want to be able to do like, I want to be able to do the Skyward Sword like spin attack jump thing. I think I have to raise the water to get to that chest. Does this chest let me open stuff underwater? I'm actually not sure. I know that you can't open things underwater in Ocarina of Time, was it? There's one of the 3D Zeldas where if you try to open a chest underwater, it straight up won't let you. I don't remember which one that is, though. I could probably cheese it my way to that chest, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go the only way the game thinks I can go. Hello, Spider Sir. Never mind, this also was incorrect. I'm supposed to... I don't need your hints. Take that, sign. Show you who's boss. At some point I'm going to have to jump into that river. But not right now. Once again, going to try to wait until I actually am... Oh, okay. So I need to pull a lever somewhere. But not this lever. Because I'm not supposed to have the claw shot yet. So maybe this lever? Is there one here? Yes, there is. Okay, there we go. There's a key door there. Interesting. Is that the boss key? So that's the boss. I can absolutely get to that boss from here. If I really wanted to. So see, this is what I'm talking about. So like, I just turned this thing 360 degrees. And so it's like, it's in the same position on the map, but it's going the opposite up and down direction. So now I'm at a part of the map that I couldn't reach before, supposedly. Now I have to decide whether I want to go this way or the other way. I guess we'll do this first. That makes the choice pretty easy. I cannot go this way. Gotta have that flowing Flowing water. And that's the other thing, is there's all these, like, water flow things that change depending on where the staircase is. It's very confusing. I don't know what it is about water levels, and always being the most confusing map of the game, but here we are. Pretty damn consistent. Alright, so this is actually a key door. Hello, friend. Did you see it look up? It was, oh? What the fuck? Do you think that armor is something they grow like a snail, or is it like a... Like it's... They're not attached to it like a snail. I guess it's more like a crab shell. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, where did that thing come from? Or did I, in fact, just rip it out of its body like a turtle? I miss the days when I was a child, and I thought that turtles worked like Franklin, or like other cartoons about turtles, where they just like take their shells on and off like it's no big deal. I really... Okay, so this is an example where I'm supposed to use a bomb arrow to then climb onto these vines. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't... There's no reason to do that. I'm just going to use my awesome claw shot that I'm not supposed to have yet. It would be so much nicer if that's how turtles work. If they were like hermit crabs and they could just crawl out of their shells and then crawl back in and no big deal. But instead they're grossly attached by like skin and stuff. Like it's just a part of their bodies and they get real gross when the shells like get damaged and stuff. It's just very nasty whenever you see a damaged turtle shell. It's like, ugh. It's all gooey. And I wish I didn't know that. That's just knowledge that I wish I did not have. Yeah. You blew up a big rock. It's cruel enough that I take their homes off of their backs. It's even worse that I then throw it at them and murder them with it. I feel bad about killing these. I don't know why. I guess it's because they make real-life pig noises. Like, most other monsters just make, like, weird, guttural, like, sounds. But these guys are just making normal reality pig sounds. And I don't much care for that. I guess I'll go this way first. Okay, so this is this room. I'm pretty sure there's a lizard in here that's gonna jump down and try to kill me. I remember this dungeon very clearly. I think because it always gave me so much trouble. Yeah, there he is. Come at me, bro. Ow! Hey. I was in the middle of my cool anime jump. You're not allowed to attack me during that. That's against the rules, bud. See, like, that's not a real animal sound. It's like a weird mixture of several animal sounds. So I don't feel as bad. Even though it's a sentient lizard, presumably. Like, it uses tools and stuff. I still feel worse about killing the pigs. But maybe that's why. I feel worse about killing the pigs because they're not sentient. They're just like little guys. They're just little real ass pigs. Ooh, hello, chest. Don't mind if I do. What do we got? Nuts. I got these nuts. Is the answer. And every... I don't even know if... I was about to say, like, every 4-year-old rejoices, but I don't even know if 4-year-olds like these nuts jokes. I feel like these nuts jokes are old now. Surely they've moved on, too. But, I mean, like... Will these nuts go away? Yes. How soon will it go away? I'm very curious. Because, like, your mom jokes aren't gone. Those still exist and people still use them. Evergreen, the your mom jokes. That's what she said jokes. Same deal. I feel like those aren't going anywhere. But these nuts jokes? Do they have that kind of star power? I don't know. What are you? And where did you get that bubble from? Is this like a symbiotic relationship between you and the goo? The goo just vanishes when you die, so I guess so. Now, see, once again, I could use a key to get in here. But I really don't think I will. I'm going to save this key. Oh, I can't. Huh. I really figured there'd be a way to... Okay. It's gonna make me use this key, huh? Alright. There's both of my keys gone. Hope that's not a problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot of pots in this dungeon, for some reason. I guess that's how you're supposed to heal up. What is that? What is any of this meant to be? What is this, like, amoeba-looking cellular wall? I feel like this is one of those things where that type of design was very prevalent in Jabu Jabu's belly, which made sense because you were like inside of a living creature, but then that just sort of got roped into being the way water stuff looks. But maybe not. Maybe there's some like real coral or something that looks like a gross membrane. I don't know. But it really feels like they've made this a little too fleshy. Maybe that's just how Zoras like to build stuff. Zoras are accustomed to living inside of giant whales. And so they were like, you know what? Let's just, is there, like, secret chests around here? I don't think so. There's one, like, at the very top, but... Once again, bud, there's no water there. Hands first into the ground is not how I would choose to go. Alright, another check. Thank you. And I believe this is where you would normally get the claw shot. So from this point on, I can just act like I have the claw shot and not worry about it. I am going to abstain from turning on the water just yet, so that I don't get accidentally swept away. Yeah. Is this where you get the claw shot? I don't think it is. I think you have to come back here with the claw shot later. This is just where you turn on the water. Yeah. That's right. The claw shot's in the second one of these. Or where the giant frog is, I think you have to kill the giant frog to get the claw shot. I can't get up there, so I guess we're done here. Time for the fun part of this dungeon. Whee! Oh, okay. I preempted the wheel. Whee! Okay, still. Ah, there we go. God, that would hurt so bad. This is just like pavement. You're just sliding along bricks on your ass. I guess I'm wearing armor. I'm fine. Probably would not be this smooth sailing, though, gotta say. And for the piece de resistance. Open the floodgates! Man, Lake Hylia sure does have a lot of water. Like, you would think I would be draining something somewhere to have this much water flowing through. Oh well. Environment be damned. I'm going to kill the Twilight or something. It's a really terrifying sound those deals make. I wonder if the keys make real bat sounds. Do basses make noises? Is that just in video games? Oh my god, it's a fairy. Wait. I guess I'll just go ahead and use this lantern oil. I kind of need it. Okay, or not? What the hell? Do I have to, like, pull my lantern out? There we go. That's kind of stupid that that's how that works, but okay. I really would like to catch this fairy now. Yeah, nice. Now I don't have to worry about dying. A very nice thing to be able to say. Now, how in the hell am I supposed to get around this? Do I have to... Am I not supposed to get... I guess not. I guess I'm supposed to go through a door somewhere. Let me in! Or do I ride the... Can I ride this? Is that a thing I can do? I don't think so. That'd be awesome, though. Let me up! Nah. They don't give a shit. What a weird little zone. What a weird little nothing zone. Oh, okay, Link, you are really struggling to get around that wall. And now this thing's turning. I've not been in that room down there. I feel like I should have already been down there at some point. That's fine. I could just drop straight down into that room, but do not want to risk getting lost. Trying to take this thing as one step at a time as possible. Okay, so that's the other side of that gate. So now there's water going this way, which was the point. Am I on the second floor or the first floor? Is this water going to be flowing, like, up the stairs? No, it's flowing down the stairs. As it should. Can I reach that chest now? Oh, I can. Hell yeah. Right. Yeah. Wink. What you got for me, baby? Please be something good. Show me something good. Alright. We'll take it. Oh god, please don't eat me. Oh god. Why are there skeleton fish? There's some necromancer out there that's really into fish specifically. Why did they give the skeleton fish, like, flesh stomachs? Was that really necessary? I feel like that was not strictly necessary. Feels a little extra. Okay. Now, where is the water coming from? It's coming from there. Can I do anything about that? Why do I care? I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have the claw shot yet, so... What the hell? That water shouldn't be helping me any, I don't think. I've already been over here, and it's not going anywhere. And these are both hook claw shot targets. Am I supposed to have the claw shots yet? I definitely am not supposed to have the claw shots yet. Ow. Roll upstairs, Steve. I don't care if it's physically impossible. Do it anyway. Every other direction has one of those windmills that I can't get through, so... I guess I could just drop down to that other room. That feels weird. Did racing the water give me access to some vines I didn't have access to before, or something? Let me look at the map real quick. Okay, so, yeah, I should be able to go to that now. To the east? So, like, directly underneath me is where I want to go. Yeah, dive... Oh, I was hoping he would hit the rocks. I'm thinking maybe the water level being higher. No? No, it doesn't seem like I should be able to reach this area yet, but fuck it. We'll do it anyway. How about I do anyway? You know, I randomized all the colors, which is why my head's pink. Yeah, how was I supposed to get here? No. Was I supposed to drop down in that other room? That feels weird. But I mean, that's definitely an option that I have. So I guess I'll do that. I randomized all the colors, which is why my head is pink. But it was supposed to randomize, like, the UI, like the buttons, like the rupee in the bottom right corner is that weird shade of purple. But most of the button layout colors are just, they don't seem that special, even though they are, in fact, incorrect. I don't know what color any of those buttons are supposed to be, but they're apparently randomized, so that's fine. Oh god, I have to do this shit again. I knew it was going to come back to bite me. Alright. It's honestly, it's a good thing that they did this at the start of the dungeon. Like, forced me to do this. Otherwise, I would probably have given up on this and thought, oh, it's just impossible and there's nothing I can do. Although I guess that wouldn't have stopped me here, considering I have... Actually, what does that even do for me? Is that even necessary? Oh, whatever. Kinda doesn't seem like it. Kinda seems like I can just crawl up these vines and call it a day. Tektites, don't bother me. I'm busy. Oh god. They want to bother me so bad. Look at them go. Dun, dun, dun. $5? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to do it again. Not really sure why that other one was necessary, but maybe just to once again teach me that this is a thing that I can do. God, this one's gonna suck, huh? I have to time it between these freaking rotating platforms. Jesus. Damn, okay. I think it's an angle thing. If I aim it like if I'm angled too much downward, it hits the ground and then it doesn't explode properly. Once again, very glad I got that thing of bombs. Very helpful. I didn't even make it that time. Come on, go. Yes, nice. All right. Okay. Why didn't you climb up on that, Link? Were you too busy staring at the Tektite in your peripheral vision? Kind of seemed like it. Wow, there's a lot of these fuckers just kind of following me around down here, huh? Okay, now climb on top of it. What is your problem? What is even your deal? I think the joystick on a PS4 controller is possibly a little bit more sensitive than they expect from a GameCube controller. Just maybe. Just a little. Okay, hey, you know what? That does unlock something somewhere. We now officially have, like, a secondary location. Where even if I don't get anything out of... even if I get stuck in this dungeon, I do now have something that I can use in another dungeon to potentially do some good. And that's huge. I don't think I can make it over there yet. I've got to raise the water somehow. But for now, let's get back up to those moving platforms. Is Zelda a platformer? Is Zelda considered a 3D platformer? I don't think so, right? That's not like the main this has always been something that I've struggled to articulate. Which is what genre of games Zelda even belongs into. Like, I feel like most people at this point have either played a Zelda game or not. Like, they've either played Zelda games and know what they're like or have no interest, which is fine. But if someone were to ask me, like, hey, sell me on Zelda, I'd have no idea what to say. At all. Because I don't even know how to describe these games. I guess they're action-adventure? I guess? But there's really nothing else like them. Other than games that are, like, directly copying them. Wait for the platform. Hoi! God, that is precarious. Okay, so there's 2 different ways to go? Sure is. Okay. And they both lead to the same room, so that's weird. Oh, this is gonna give me the claw shot. The claw shot is in the room straight ahead from me. Alright, cool. Cool. Should I exit out the other door? Just in case? Let me look here. I guess I'll head that way before I go grab this cloud shout. So I watch people play Zelda games fairly often. since I've played them 1,700 times and have them memorized, essentially. That's a key door. I hate that for me. I really hate that for me, that I've run into that, but oh well. And it's incredible to me, truly, the degree to which some people don't understand Zelda games. And, like, it's hard for me to understand because I've been playing these games since I was literally, like, 5 years old. But there are just some times where I'm watching someone play Zelda and I'm like, how do you not understand what the game wants you to do here? But, like, I'm not... Like, I totally get it, you know? That if this is not a game genre that you're familiar with, maybe you don't understand what the game wants you to do. The language of gaming is a fascinating topic for me. As someone who has gamed my entire life, and who has tried to, for example, have my dad play games, and seeing him struggle with very basic sort of menu management and stuff like that. It's just like, huh, this stuff is not as automatic as I just feel like it should be. It's fascinating, because these are, you know, these are intelligent, capable people who I know I've seen play other games well. And then they pick up a Zelda game and just flub it up in the most hilarious ways. Majora's Mask specifically, I've seen people really struggle with. And part of that's just because, yes... Why is this door closed? What the hell? Oh, I guess I'm... Can I... No, they saw that coming. So, okay, I'm not supposed to come this way. I did not remember that that's how that worked. I need that key. I need the key to get into that other section. Shit, alright. I really wish I hadn't used that one key that I'm pretty sure I didn't need to use. But I do have that Goron key if all else fails. There's still plenty of dungeon left. So we're going to pretend... We're going to pretend that I just went down these stairs over here to the left. And beat a giant frog monster and got the hook shot. That's what should have happened. Yeah, there ain't nothing here for me to hook shot onto. And so now I have the claw shots, according to the game. And I can use them accordingly. Specifically, to adjust the bridge situation out here. The full depth and width of the bridge situation is now open to me, which is a lot. Do I want to do this already? I guess I will. This is the part of this dungeon that I always forget about and, like, do not have memorized very well at all. Oh, I can even do this. Oh, never mind. I was about to... Why is it not letting me double claw shot here? That's freaking weird. Can't hang on to that with one hand, bud? I feel like you should be able to do that. Alright. And down we go. I should have equipped the iron boots. Wink. Okay. Now then. I forget what the point of this is. Oh god. Hello, clams. It's the freaking Ocarina of Time clams. What's the chance there's anything important in those pots? Oh god. That clam wants my bones. I forget if there's anything in this river. Is it just to... I think it's just to, like, circle around? Is there anywhere that I actually have to be in this river to reach? I don't think so. Wow, it's weird being able to use a sword on you. I'm so used to killing those things with hook shots. Ow. Preemptive ow, even though you didn't actually hit me. If I say ow, it hurts less, even if you don't actually do anything. Okay, here we go. This is something, right? Oh, this is just a way back up. This is where I came from. The hell? Is that another pot? It is. Well, there's a lot of these things, huh? Okay, interesting. So is there somewhere else that I can use my sweet hookshot powers on? Not there. Why am I not... Why was I, like, out of the flow for a second there? What the hell? Okay, what about here? Can I don't see any hookshotable stuff here. What is this dead zone I keep finding? What the hell? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Also, what is that banging noise? I am scared. Someone hold me, please. I'm scared. Okay, maybe... No, there's just no reason to be here, I guess. Is that a hookshot target? It is. Can I reach it from somewhere, though? I feel like I can't use the claw shot while I'm floating. Oh my god, yes I can. What the hell? That doesn't seem right at all. Okay, the only place that's even like a question is... Wow, this water current really does not behave, does it? There might be something here, maybe. Possibly. No, I definitely can't hookshot here. Wow, that's so strange. Alright, well, I guess this is just a giant river of pointlessness. The fuck? That is perplexing. There's got to be a reason for that. I can't imagine what it is, though. Because, like, there's not even a blocker. Like, if there was a big, giant water wheel right here, I would understand. Because it's like, oh, maybe I can get blocked out of this path if I don't, you know, like, have all the doors opened right, or whatever. Wow, the hitbox on that is real jank, huh? But it's not even that. There's just straight up no reason to do that. Okay, whatever. I'm done bitching about it. We are moving on. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I mean, I could. That won't help me, though. Instead, now that the game expects me to have the claw shot, it is time... Nope, not that one. To do this guy. Yes. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's a big old turning wheel. Now, the last little section of this dungeon, kind of. The section that I remember the least about. There's this weird, like, water maze. There's this weird underwater maze, and it really has no bearing on anything other than you just have to make it through it. Oh, I guess I'm not there yet. It's in the next room, maybe? And it always struck me as kind of an odd thing, because there's just no, like, marking to it. It feels very much like going in a cave, which is not really how these dungeons typically... That's an endless pit of death. And that's how Steve died. And Hyrule was doomed forever, thanks to his incompetence. The end. Perish. Okay, I'm supposed to have the claw shot here. Am I supposed to have this thing moving at this point? That doesn't seem right. But I don't think I can do anything without moving it, so I guess so. Alright, well, take me back upstairs, yo. I have apparently missed something. Somewhere. Somehow. Take me upstairs. I'll try to solve a puzzle. Okay, I can't do that shit. Do I really have to fucking spin this goddamn staircase just to walk upstairs? Stop it. That's rude. You just took like a heart and a half from me for no reason. I just phased through that wall like nobody's business. It doesn't seem physically possible. So what's the deal with this guy? There's no water here. There can't be water here. How would there ever be water here? Can I hookshot around this thing? Nope. So what's the deal? In order to get water to flow through that, I would need it to come from the opposite direction. But in order to get it to come from the opposite direction, I would need to... No. Bad. Bad monster. That's a cool visual. I appreciate that. I guess I have to get across that chasm I was just at somehow. Without the thing spinning. I really didn't think that was possible, but... What do I know? I'm just some guy. I was so tempted to try to drop right there and make that work. But I resisted. I did go the right way that last time, right? I didn't just do something stupid. No, that's definitely... There's gotta be something I can do in this room. Somehow. With the claw shot. Oh, okay, there's moss that I wasn't paying attention to earlier. Can I reach that from here, though? And remember, I'm not supposed to have the dual claw shot yet, so... I see. That really didn't seem to line up visually, but that's fine. I honestly thought if I hook shot to that thing, I would just fall into the abyss. Stop. To the left. Don't crawl down to your death. You have so much to live for. By which I mean you have one thing to live for. Saving the world. That's kind of all you got going for you. I mean, it's a big thing, don't get me wrong, but I don't think you have any hobbies. Do you think Steve has hobbies? Does riding horses count as a hobby? I think that's his job. Doing the horse riding and goat stuff. That is his profession. Don't think it counts. Sword fighting also seems more like a job. Oh, hello. Strange bug shrimp. You a shrimp? A bubble shrimp? Is that what you are? Ah, great. Yes, good. Please tell me I can just... Nah, there's no claw shot targets this time. Dang. How many times are you gonna make me do this, old man? How many times are you gonna teach me this lesson, old man? Alright. Did they ever make that joke in SpongeBob? Did they ever, like, reverse the roles? I feel like that's solid material. Gotta get it off of the ground so it's not at that downward angle. Wow, this is terrible. Yeah. The camera was all jank. Okay, there's no way I'm getting it this close, huh? Oh my god, that actually worked. How the fuck did that work? Of all things. Okay. This time you climb on it. I see how it is. Wait. I forgot, I'm supposed to have the claw shots now. Oh, that bag's empty. Weird that it goes back to like the default icon. I don't care for that. Of course I was going to have to... Now there's a clock. Oh, now I can open the gate. Alright, cool. Now I don't have to worry about that ever again. Awesome. Alright. Giant Water Slide Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Oh, now there's 2 shrimp and bubbles. You remember the hit single one-hit bubble. Now new and improved. Now there's 2 of them. Where's Little Man? Aren't I supposed to be finding a little floating head bird? Or was that a one-time only thing? I never used those fuckers, so I really don't know. Oops. My bad. I really don't know how they're supposed to work. I always just ignored them completely. Let me try that. I would like to... There we go. I think there's something over here. I feel like I remember there being something in this corner. If by something you mean 3 weirdly flat boxes, I guess. What the hell? What the fuck? Wow, I don't remember this at all. Did I do this? Or did I always just ignore this? What the hell is going on? I mean, this has to be what they want, right? Is that not what those are for? I do not understand. I don't remember these things at all. What is this? Did that work? No, I don't. It disintegrated into nothingness in the water down. What the hell? What is the deal with this? This is so weird. I like can't hit them. Oh no, I can't hit them. Okay, that is absolutely bizarre. I don't know what they were thinking there. That feels like a missed opportunity on so many levels. Why were those there? Why did they just put 3 random flat boxes into a corner? I feel like I was supposed to put them on this water spout, but like it didn't work. Alright, whatever. I'm done trying to analyze why the game makers did the strange things they did in this game. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just use the claw shot. Yeah, no. Those wooden pallets were just straight up red herrings. Absolutely wild. Like, they had to make a special tiny box model and shove them in that corner. There wasn't even like a fairy inside. Oh, Nintendo. Why do you do the things you do? Is this that famed Nintendo polish I've always heard about? Putting random flat boxes in corners they don't belong in? Oh, the piggy got me. I got by the piggy. I wonder what you things are actually called. I can't access Midna. That is one thing that I don't love about the way this randomizer works. Is I can't like target stuff and then ask Midna, hey, what the hell's the deal with this weird creature? Every time I talk to her, she's just like, hey, transform into a wolf or whatever. Ooh, nice. I actually needed some of those. I mean, not like, I didn't like super need them, but I'll take them. I had an empty bag, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, I feel like video games really undersell ladders, maybe oversell ladders. Video games make it seem like ladders are just like stairs, you know? Like, oh, it's a ladder, just climb on up it like you would a flight of stairs, no big deal. Not even a thing, like who even cares? But that is absolutely not, that is not how ladders are. Climbing a ladder feels like a thing. Like when you climb stairs, it's like whatever, you just lay down. When you like climb a tall ladder, it's like, oh shit, if I don't watch myself, I'm gonna fucking die. Ladders are terrifying, that's what I'm trying to say. Especially ones as thin as these ladders are, like they're inset into the wall, so you can't like fully get your... Absolutely not. It's one thing when it's just like up onto your roof or whatever. But when it's like a 3-story tall... When it's like the ladder from Snake Eater or whatever Metal Gear Solid game it is. My controller disconnected. Why did my controller disconnect? What happened? Game, what you do? I fixed it. I did the magical technology wizardry of unplugging it and plugging it back in. Works every time. What is making these little splashing noises over here? Y'all hear that? I really don't want to have to deal with these electrofish. What was that sound? Oh, those clams are a lot louder than I would have thought they would be. Wow. Oh, shit. Okay. Sweet. I can now catch reekfish. That's huge. I can go to fucking I can go to the snow mansion. The snow map. Awesome. That is another huge opening. So I got the fishing rods, and that opened up access to this area by allowing me to give the cat a fish, which then gave me the Zora tunic. So that's sweet. And then getting the Zora tunic, how do I get over there? I want that chest. Oh, I have to, okay, I know what to do. And then getting the Zora tunic gave me access to this dungeon, which then gave me access to that chest, which then gave me the reekfish hook, which will give me access to reekfish scent, which will allow me to travel through the snowscape and to the snow mansion. Awesome. I like how all the fish products just happen to sort of be together in this randomizer. There we go. This is where I couldn't go before. Let me through. I will kill another weird bubble shrimp guy. Murder. This is actually not... Oh god. This is not the chest I was looking for, actually. I think I've got to go through the other part. But I'm glad I came here. Do-do-do-do. Because I definitely almost just did not do that. Can I please? No? Okay. The music's definitely supposed to be louder here because that sound is way too, like, isolated with this soundtrack. Okay. I should be able to... I actually don't know if I can make it onto the gears from here. Shit. Maybe I can, though, with this? Maybe? I don't know. I think it's actually pretty well designed to where I can't do that, unfortunately. Back through the other room. Again. Oh god, Tektites, please don't kill me. Please don't... Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Where's my hookshot target? There it is. That's my beautiful golden boy. At this rate, I am absolutely going to be able to beat this dungeon. I think I'm already there. Like, I think I'm already to a point where there's no way I won't be able to beat the dungeon. I can access the boss battle whenever. I don't have the boss key yet, technically. Like, I haven't opened the boss key chest yet. But that's okay. Wait. Come to me, Dino Man. With your... Whose skull is that, guy? Like, it fits directly over your head. That means it's got to be from the same species, right? That's gross, yo. How did you find someone whose skull was bigger than your face? That's crazy. Those proportions seem unnatural. Do it. Please. And do it. Frick. Alright, let me get some lead up here. Build up. Do it. There you go. Okay. Didn't highlight it, but that's fine. Kind of misleading. Hyrule Castle Big Key. That's the final boss. That is the final boss dungeon key. That is very important. I need that to beat the game, I think. Pretty sure. Wait, how do I get back? Oh, I see. Wait, do I... No. Please tell me. Please tell me I don't have to go all the way back around again. I would really rather not. God damn it. Should have gone through the other door first. Fuck. Alright. Man. This blows. Yeah, I definitely can't go to the right thing. I can't get onto those gears from here. Shit. Alright, well. It's fine. Well. Please spawn me at the door? Was this a good thing? Hey, you know what? Good things come to those who fall to a pit and die. That's what I always say. Just good, casual life advice. Legally, I'm required to say that that was a joke. Alright. Hello. Okay, interesting. Have I been through this door? Is this where I came from? Oh! Okay, great. So now I can... Do I want to go downstairs first? Whoops. There is like a room down there I haven't been in. I'll do that afterwards. We'll do this first. We can drop down there from in here, I think. Now all the wheels is a-turning. And... that should access the boss room for me. Hell yeah. I don't know how that works. I guess it makes sense, right? Although it looks like the other set of liquid is not going in there. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, alright. No, no, no! Oh, beans. I did not want that. I should have approached that more calmly, I suppose. Whee! Round and round we go. Round and round. What goes around comes around. Round and round. I'm watching Cowboy Bebop currently. For the first time. Surprising. Ow. Bungle fucks. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's very... It's a classic. And that means classic style animation. And it's very good classic style animation. It's, even though I don't generally... I'm not a huge fan of that style, because I just can't grow up with it. So it always looked very old to me. It's kind of like... It's like seeing old-fashioned clothing, right? When you associate something with being old, it just naturally is not as appealing. It's like every fashion that you see from the 80s or the 60s or whatever, or even from like 2000, it's like that used to be the hot thing. And now you see it and you just think about it being old and not cool or whatever. And so that's what I think of when I see, hey, I'm trying to aim here, bud. That's what I think of when I see those old styles of anime. But it's, I mean, I can't deny that it's very, there's a lot of really good, smooth animation for that style. What made me think of it, oh god, was that a lot of the episodes are named after, like, rock songs and rock albums and stuff. But not all of them, and that's the part that's confusing. I don't think, there's a few of them that I've tried to look up, like, oh, where did this title come from? And then I just have 0 results. And I was like, alright, I guess. Or like, you look, I literally looked up, like, I think it was Waltz of Venus was the episode or something like that. Venus Waltz. And there's like 3 different songs that are called that, but the top result when you look it up was absolutely the Cowboy Bebop episode. And so I'm like, is this in fact just a name for the episode, or did people name songs after this episode, or did this episode get named after these songs? And I did not look into it enough to actually know the answer. I'm sure you could very easily find the answer, but I am too lazy. Man, really wish that was a hookshot target, huh? Please no. Sir? I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. I should not have done that. Oh, I'm so glad that missed. That would have sucked. God damn it. How does this thing work? Where is this chain coming from? The mass does not make any sense. Where does it go? When I go up, the chain just magically disappears. Ow. I guess, honestly, the ball and chain does the same thing. When you throw that ball and chain, the chain extends way more than it should. The hell? That's art right there. I feel like I went to a museum. Stare at the wall for a second, nod your head like, yeah, it's good. Good visuals. Totally. This is the part I was talking about, where it's like, I don't know this part very well at all. I always get so lost because there's two layers. There's the underwater layer, and then there's the above water layer. And so you can see when I'm diving that my map actually changes a little bit. Like it's on two different floors. So it makes it very hard to figure out where you have and have not been. The idea being that you go underwater to like go under these shelves and through caves and into new areas. I wish I had the compass for this dungeon. I feel like I'm gonna miss a chest in this area for sure. That would murder a man. Steve should be dead. Steve is a zombie man. He has perished due to being electrified underwater. Does that actually work? I actually don't know. I said all that. It's entirely possible that being underwater does not make you particularly more susceptible to electricity, but maybe it does. What do I know? Like, obviously it conducts electricity in a certain, like, more than air does, I suppose. But I'm not sure it actually makes, because that jellyfish was literally right next to me. So I'm not sure being underwater really matters that much. But I'm not a physicist, what do I know? Oh hey, it's the exploding fish. This is the guy that I named the dose after. Animals shouldn't explode. As far as I know, there are not any examples of real-life animals that when you smack them, they fucking... Here's the thing. I was trying to think of, like, okay, are there in fact animals, bugs, whatever, that will commit suicide to attack an attacker? And, like, there are bees, right? But the thing is, bees don't know that they're gonna die. Like, bees aren't supposed to die when they sting. That is a specific sort of glitch, so to speak, of stinging a human being whose skin is, like, more elastic or something. The point is, bees don't always die when they sting. They're not designed to die when they sting. It's just that our skin is too elastic, I think is the word I'm looking for. And so when they sting a human being, the stinger does not release the way it's supposed to. 50. Why did you ask me that question? User, why did you ask me that question? What do you want? What does it mean? Was this a test? Did I fail? I don't want to be here yet. I don't want to drop through that. That hole is going to take me somewhere I don't want to go. I want to finish out this room first. I'm almost positive there's a treasure chest somewhere around here. Wish I had the compass. Did I do good, user? I'm not going to say the rest of those letters and numbers. Are you a bot? Are you a machine testing? User, how could you do this to me? User, I trusted you with my life. I see. I see how this works. Also, I feel like I don't pronounce 50 in a way that is super conducive to that joke. If I was a little bit more casual, if I was the kind of person to say 50, that'd be great. But unfortunately, I pronounced that second F pretty distinctly. And 50D's nuts doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Not that it matters. There you are. I fucking knew there was a chest around here somewhere. Don't make that dong noise at me. You know what? I'll take that to heart, user. That seems like sound internet judgment right there. And just life judgment, I suppose. Okay, this is where I came from. Bum, 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 bum. Users will do anything to get their next fix. And in this case, I guess your fix was catching people in D's Nuts jokes. Which, like, who could blame you? A more addictive substance has not been found. Now, see, you can't do 2 in a row. 2 in a row doesn't work quite as well. Things... The spell has been broken. The seal. You've stolen my D's Nuts on the internet virginity, and now I don't trust anyone. Your aftercare left something to be desired. You left me smoking in bed or whatever. I don't know. I'm out of euphemisms to use about casual sex. Yoink. I always really like that part. I just skipped over that. So you hook up onto the thing, and it opens the gate underneath you. But if you drop, the gate closes. And so you have to lower yourself, and so you're like down below the gate and then drop. I always really liked that. It felt very good. Damn, he came back for more? I guess that... You know what? I can't really fault you for that. You tried to stick around and I pushed you away. That's on me. Probably intimacy issues, I'm sure. I have to talk to my therapist about it. I'm gonna go to my therapist, you know, next week or whatever, and tell them about this guy on the internet who caught me with the D's Nuts joke and what that means for my self-esteem. Bum, 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 bum. That being said, none of my computers, literally not a single goddamn device in my house, even has a disk drive anymore. Isn't that insane? I mean, my game consoles do, right? Like my PS3, PS2, those still use disks. But my computers, my laptops, none of them have a disk drive anymore. And it drives me goddamn insane. Like, I know I can buy extensions, and that's fine. And I will have to do that at some point, because there are a few things... There are a few things on disk that I would like to be able to access. But they've just gotten rid of that completely. And I get it. Like, it is a mostly useless piece of hardware for most people. But goddamn, if I would not like to still have a disk drive on some device in my house somewhere. Laptop, PC, something. Specifically, there was this thing that I don't know if they're still doing this. I would assume so. I haven't looked in a long time because I never finished the most recent one I got. They did this thing for a while, and it was super cool. Where they would, oh god damn it, I was supposed to drop on that one. They would take comic books, right? So like Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four, those are the 3 I have. And they would take like, you know, 50 years of comics and put every single issue into a CD or like a group of CDs. And it was awesome because you could just scroll through and just read, you know, hundreds of comics, thousands of comics. I think it was hundreds. I think it was like 500 comics. All on a disc. And not have to have like a billion books and not have to pay out the nose. It was super cheap. Pay like $50 and then you have 500 comic books just at your disposal whenever you want. It's awesome. I don't know if they're still making those. But the point is, I read all of Spider-Man and X-Men from like the first issue all the way to I think like 2005 or something. It's insane to think that I have missed out on 20 years of comics now. When I got those discs, I felt very caught up. It's like, oh, I've read most of comics history at this point. Now it's like, never mind. I've read like half of it, I guess. That feels strange. But yeah, I never finished the Fantastic Four. I made it into like the 80s or something, or the 90s. And now I can't finish it because I don't have a freaking disk drive anymore. I have to find a disk drive first before I can even try start reading it again. Oh, hello. Well, thanks, I guess. To the boss! I can't believe we're beating a dungeon today. That's fantastic. This dungeon went so smooth. There was only that one spot that I couldn't get to that I will have to come back for eventually. Time to fight a giant eel, I guess. See, this is a good use of space. Like, is this just a giant wasted space? Yes. But it builds atmosphere, and I appreciate that. Because I'm not having to, like, do anything, you know? They're not making me run across this, like, massive empty field. They're just letting me float gently down to this gross alien member. I like how they trick you into thinking, oh, it's Morpho, like Ocarina of Time. Nope. It's this. God, I'm glad humans don't have teeth inside their tongues. Make kissing way more awkward. Hey, 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 wait. Okay. I think it actually waited. He did not waste any time in spitting out his explosive offspring. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Yoink. Man, it is a lot easier to hit stuff with the hook shot in this than it was in Ocarina of Time. Animals shouldn't explode. It's not a thing that animals do. It's bad biology. Animals don't like to kill themselves, even for self-defense. They want to live. And I'm trying to decide if they intended for the bombfish to, like, be a self-defense thing. Like, oh, when they get attacked, they explode. It's like, well, that's not really helpful. You still die either way. Or if it was supposed to be, like, an accident, like they just happen to explode when you smack them with a sword. It's like an accident of their biology. I don't need your help, Midna. I know how to stab things in the eyeball. I've played a lot of Zelda. Stabbing things in the eye is absolutely second nature at this point. This is such a weird boss fight. I really like the vibes, but in terms of what you're actually doing, it's kind of a nothing burger. There's really there's nothing happening. I'm not being threatened at all by this creature. I'm just attaching myself to his back and then stabbing him repeatedly. I literally don't even know what he's supposed to be doing to attack me at this exact moment. Because the answer seems to be nothing. Oh, I guess I should use the giant finish button, huh? Oops. I was just going to keep smacking him. My bad. You had one giant eye in the middle of your forehead. Ow. Where's that water going? We are so deep underwater right now. Where the hell is all that water going? That was so much water to be drained. Holy shit. We just flooded some poor hamlet, or like some underground... A bunch of bats in a cave somewhere are very confused suddenly. We just drowned some poor mole's family. Bottles the mole from Banjo-Kazooie just died again because of us. Don't even pretend that that's actually a fused shadow. There's literally no telling what that could be. Oh, never mind. I got a piece of heart. Just told me straight up that time. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'll just take that, thanks. Now don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. I need it. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he's the king of shadows. I imagine that she says that in like the most sarcastic voice she can muster. The king of shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these nuts? I'm sorry. I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. Yeah, you better be. Just kidding. I love you. Please don't be mad. Oh, look, a giant orange rupee. So, shall we go? We shall. After I grab my $100. Delicious. I can hold 9,999 rupees. I have so much money. Is it going to show me the spooky cutscene? Is it going to show me the cutscene that scarred a generation? With a million girlfriends falling from the sky? The most terrifying thing there possibly could be. Whoops. Why is it default to no? Why in the world would it default to no? There's only 3 slots. Like, of course I'm going to overwrite it. Oh my gosh, it's actually going to show me the scary cutscene. Oh, hell yeah. This is great. What's up, Zant? I'm not as scary as you think I am. I just like people to think I'm scary. I'm basically a chunibyo. My snail mouth is not impressed. Wow, you were kind of a bitch. Drown. Time for the best part of the game originally. Is it gonna make me do the Midna's Lament like quest? I actually don't know how that's programmed in this randomizer. God, this part sticks out in my brain so heavily. Oh, that's right. The spooky cutscene was from before. This is not the spooky cutscene. This is... We already did the spooky cutscene. Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why am I giving you a cool voice? You sound like a dumb nerd. Why do you defy your king? My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe. Must be joking. How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? This guy is straight up being a hipster about this. He's like, you haven't even heard of my magic. Oh, you thought this was that? Psh. That was a weird zoom in on his... Oh my god. This power is granted to me by my god. It is the magic of the King of Twilight, and you will respect it! Barf? I'm a pupper. Yeah, maybe next time you're attacking him, don't bite directly into his energy ball. What's up there? Ooh. Slurp it up. Absorb it into... Oh, this means I can probably... If I do this, I can go to the Temple of Time, finally. I've been meaning to do that forever. No, I still don't have the bow and arrow, though. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the Light Dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much... Hey, don't pull the racism card on me now. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. Don't call what we're doing consorting. I don't like that. But we can make their world ours, Midna. Light and darkness will meet at last. He's turning into Mickey Mouse. Kind of. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why. I'ma lick ya. Why is your mouth so wet? This screenshot sucks. This sucks. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your... And this is where you get your first hint that Zant is actually just kind of a loser. And not actually as cool and scary as he pretended to be. I mean, his face mask looks really stupid when you take the math away. Like when the curly mouth goes away, he just has this giant schnoz. So be it. I will return to the light word you covet. God, this is so good. I'm making fun of it like nobody's business, but this is actually such a rad moment. Her just getting blasted by the light that she was trying to save. And I don't know that the snake ever really, like, apologizes for doing this. I feel like he just doesn't mention it, which is pretty fucked up. Well, anyways. Guess I'll go, I don't know, do some taxes or something. Take some taxes, I mean. I'm gonna go write some legislation. I now own a country or whatever. You know, I never really understood how these... Oh, he teleported me. The good snake man teleported us. Well, that's nice of him. Even if he almost killed Midna first. It's not going to play Midna's Lament. I'm sorry to tell you, I randomized the music. As much as I would love to hear Midna's Lament right now, it's going to play some goofy-ass nonsense. Steve, hero chosen by the goddesses. Go to the princess locked away in the castle. I speak at this speed. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. That is so slow. Who talks like that? Just pick it up. Nobody needs that much time to read. Yeah, see, this is not the music I want to be playing in this moment. This is like some Goron Mines music, I think. Just imagine it's really sad. Just imagine like a really sad, sweet melody playing while it rains, and you try to save your dying friend who just had like a heart-to-heart with you. No, she hasn't had her heart-to-heart yet. The heart-to-heart is after this. But still. She's been kind of a bitch to you the whole time, but now she's dying because she tried to save your life. So now it's time to make friends. This is... I'm trying to think... I don't think any other Zelda game has as solid of like character development plot as this one does. Like, there are some of them that have like fun, interesting conceptual plots, like Majora's Mask, where it's like, oh, this is really like interesting in its own sort of philosophical way. But in terms of like characters actually growing and having feelings, I feel like this is the only one. Even like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, yes, there are characters, and yes, they like do stuff, but they're pretty bland. They're like pretty generic hero types, you know. They're like archetypes, which is fine. Like they serve their purpose in the story, and you know, I'm not complaining. But I wish they would do another one like this. I know that they don't even. I feel like I've seen some videos and things about how the writers of Zelda kind of don't even want this to be what Zelda is, and I understand that. They want Zelda to be like a lighter, more casual. I was told to go see the princess, so I don't know why I'm coming here, but I know this is where I'm supposed to go. God, I'm glad Midna survives that. That seems brutal. You there. Sexy cat, tell me where to go. I mean, cat, tell me where to go. I didn't say anything. You're Steve, correct? It's the side-eye, man. You can't teach that side-eye. You're just born with it. Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I'm Luis. God, these animals would smell so terrible right now. Like, we're just standing in the puddles in the rain. That cat would be not that fluffy. Can you imagine if they actually properly animated this cat in this rain and her fur just went as soon as she stepped outside? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. Excuse me. Rude. Oh, another patient. Certainly are a curious sort. Cat, why do you understand what doctors are? Princess Zelda. Yes, I definitely totally know who that is. I'm a fucking cat. What do you expect? This way. Here, get into the window. The attic's connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, suppose all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you. Peace. Thanks, Louise. Love you. You're the best. You're the best weirdly intelligent cat I've ever met. I guess all the animals in this game do talk. You do, like, talk to chickens and stuff, and they're all like, oh, the pumpkin season's great this year. Don't. Midna, don't breathe like that. If Midna's Lament was playing, it would be fine, but without Midna's Lament, it just sounds inappropriate. Everything's gonna be just fine. Man, what a day in the booth that must have been. Alright, we need you to breathe. What? We need you to just I bet that happens a lot, though, now that I think about it. Can I... Just gonna squeeze on... Oops, sorry there. Just gonna squeeze on by ya. Oop. Ooh, please don't fall off the ledge. Ooh. I think if I was sitting in a bar, I would notice the dog walking across the tightrope directly above my head. Just to... I mean, my chain was jingling that whole time. Oh, hey, this is when I'm supposed to meet Giovanni. Good thing I absolutely have talked to him several times already. I can't see my girlfriend looking like this. Doggy, please, defeat just 32 ghosts more. Yeah, that's not happening, bud. That is way too many ghosts. Bow! The bow! Whee! Alright, Midna, I'm sorry you're hurt or whatever, but I'm gonna enjoy this fun, sweet water slide, okay? Man, she is really hanging in like a champ, huh? For someone who's literally about to die, she's really clinging to me like nobody's business. She's like a koala. Rawr. 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 God, I'm glad that spiders aren't bigger than dogs. Ah, yes. Yoink. Time to do my cool circus dog tricks. Yeah, because spider webs... You know what? I was about to say some goofy thing about how spider webs are apparently stronger than, you know, like rocks or whatever. But when the spiders are that size, I can't really blame them. Like, I feel like there's probably at least some amount of realism to that. I do this every time I play this game, even though I know for a fact it doesn't matter. Every time I play this game, I always light all 3 of those torches, even though I know that it doesn't do anything. There's no point to it. Hey, are you gonna climb or what, bud? Okay, so what's the deal? Do I have to throw the damn thing? I don't think he throws it up, though. Does he? No, he just drops it on the ground. Like a... Okay, now you climb. Or were you too distracted by the bats? Come to me, Bokoblin. Let me throw this flaming... Oh, let me throw this previously flaming... It's probably still pretty hot. It was literally just on fire. It would still burn you if you touched it. Still counts. God, the brutal murder by the doggo is fantastic. Just getting that bite in his mouth and just Ozzy Osbourning that shit. Tasty rat. Delicious flesh. Yum, yum, yum. What you think? Just wait for him to... Oh? What was that? Let me just... Oh, sorry, Midna. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You're underwater again. My bad. Why doesn't she turn into, like, a person? If I turn into a wolf when I enter the world of Twilight, why doesn't she turn into, like, a like a dove or something when she enters the world of light. That would be sweet. Just make her like a butterfly or something. And like you still have the same mission, but it's not sad and scarring for everyone involved. Too bad the bokoblins in this game don't do like they do in Skyward Sword and try to fight me on the tight ropes. Because everyone loves that part of Skyward Sword. Getting repeatedly knocked off of tight ropes by fucking goblins. And trying to bounce them off like it's a fucking amusement park ride. Just really great stuff. Real tonal whiplash in Legend of Zelda. I wish they would keep it up, honestly. I want them to keep up this tradition of making a super serious and like spooky Zelda, and then making the silliest looking cartoonist Zelda, and then just going back and forth between those two extremes. Oh god! Well, that wasn't very nice. I've got a sick woman. Also, why are you guys here? Where did you come from? You weren't here last time I was here. Where did you come from? Not this time, buddy. Okay. Now this is the part where I get to run across carpet blowing in the wind. Because that makes sense. Physics was not this game's strong suit, admittedly. I have absolutely seen people play this game and not pick up the fact that they're supposed to run on these, like, flitty, floaty things. And I do not blame them one bit. I know I was talking about how, like, oh, I don't understand how people get stuck in Zelda games. But this is one example where I'm like, you know what? I would not expect that that was something I could run on either, because it makes no goddamn sense. Okay, do I just jump down here? This is one of those places where knowing that it's temporary, like knowing I can't come back here is very helpful. Because it means I don't have to worry about checks. Don't have to worry about scrounging for treasure chests or whatever. Zelda! Zelda, my girlfriend is dying! Bar? 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 What the hell? Where did you come from? Also, why are you in, like, hiding clothes? It feels like she's in, like, incognito clothes, but she's literally in her castle. Like, everyone knows she's here. Please, tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? I have a name. You know my name. You've called me my name before. This is the one. You need him to save your world. My name's Steve. No, that's stupid. That's why, princess, please. You must help Steve. Now you use my name. She probably forgot. It's a pretty stupid name, to be fair. For a dog. Steve's a terrible dog name. It's a good person name. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of Twilight. It is an evil power, even though the transformation is exactly the same. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil. Those are the same. It's not really a this and that. It's more of like this and also the same thing again. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Faerun. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. Title drop. Not title drop. What's the word? Item drop. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Also, she's cute and is like kind of a ballerina. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. Are you suggesting you stab me with a sword? Steve, hero sent by the goddesses. God, that sounds so stupid. Oh, fuck. Like you, I have been granted special powers. If I was in Twilight, I would turn into like a fox or some shit. Fine. Or maybe a giant dragon, who knows? Fine, Steve, you can get to the woods on your own, right? I'm just gonna lie here for a second. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna chill out here on the floor. Princess, I have one last request. Princess, one last request. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Yes, dramatic gasps all around. I already have like 3 shards of this thing. Minda, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. A little bitch. God damn it, Princess. This is not the time. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. Just a sturdy, sturdy bitch. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. Although you are also kind of a bitch. Accept it. I pass it to you. Huh? Oh, that feels sick as hell. Minda's facial expressions do so much work in this scene, and it's so good. Marvel? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Link, absolutely. Like, Minda's face is very, like, somber and expressive. And then there's just fucking dog Link in the background like, I don't know, do you have any sausages? We go back, Steve. Back to Farron Woods. That was a sick flip you just did, Minda. That's like 100-point flip right there. Sweet 180. Taking all that you had to give, though I did not want it. Okay. Like, her virginity, or... Anyways. Fly, wolf boy, fly. Is this when the giant diamond appears? Yes. Blong. Bor? This always reminded me of that one level from Kirby 64. The giant flying black diamond that you ride up into, and it has a cool soundtrack. Anytime I see a... What is that, a tetrahedron? That's all I can think of. No, tetrahedron's the 4-sided die, right? Octahedron, I guess? I don't know my shape names. Okay. Good times. Now, I think I can still transform like normal, right? Yeah, totally. Yeah, we've sort of undercut that whole plot point thanks to having this power. Now, the question is, has this changed anything about the Time Forest? I don't think so. I think I still need the bow and arrow to do that properly. Although, now that I know that boomerang bomb trick, I'm wondering if that would work. Like, I wonder if I could do... I probably could, right? Like, I could probably boomerang bomb Skull Kid to death. It's worth a shot. I gotta piss. Pee break. Everyone, get your snacks. I think it's funny when streamers do this, because I watch several streamers who do this, where they take a break and they're like, okay, you know, everyone bathroom break, everyone, you know, grab snacks or whatever. When it's like, basically everyone is listening or watching to this stuff on their phone or laptop, where if they need to take a bathroom break, they'll just carry that shit to the bathroom. If they're anything like me, if I need a bathroom break while I'm watching a stream, just carry that shit with me. I assume at any given point, if someone's watching my stream, that there's like a 90% chance they're on the toilet. Anyways. Alrighty. Scoochy scooch. I think the plan for today, because we're getting close to time here. I think the plan for today. Wow, it is so much warmer sitting in this chair next to my PC as it runs while I stream. I get like warm, like I get hot sitting here, even though. And then I go to the rest of my house and it's like Jesus, it's like cold over here. It is amazing how much heat a PC will generate. And just your body heat by staying in one spot for a long time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to check on Skullboy. I think I can do it with the bomb trick. I think I can make this work. So that's number one. And then I also, well, I'm trying to think if there's a portal. I think there's a snow portal, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there's a portal when you go across the snowfield at the top of the mountain that you can use. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah. I want to unlock as many portals around the world as I can. I've got that Goron Mines key, but I don't think I'm going to use it until I get a bow or more pieces of the big key, or I get stuck. I don't think it's really worth it to go all that way just for one key. It seems like overkill. But I want to sort of unlock all these dungeons so that next time I play, I just have access to them all. Because I should have access to the snow dungeon now, which is awesome. And if I can make this bomb boomerang thing work, I'll have access to the time dungeon as well. Now, I can't do much in the time dungeon, I don't think. I definitely don't have the Rod of Dominatrix or whatever it's called. Definitely, that's definitely the name of it. But it at least will be nice to have the teleporter available. Plus, there's like several checks in this zone. There's 2 bugs to grab. Oh god, am I going to make that? Yes. There's 2 bugs to grab. There's some Poes. There's the Master Sword itself. That might even be 2 checks. The Master Sword and the Shard of... The Shard of Dog. The Doggo Shard. Yes, hello. Alright, this is like the 7th time I've tried to finish this quest without a bow and arrow. This time I am armed with the power of I was about to say boomerangs. Bomb boomerangs. Boomerangs is pretty great though. I want to see someone's concept art of what they think that looks like. You should really learn more than one note on your weird flute thing. Although I guess it's like a bugle. Not a bugle. It's like one of those... What are those things called? Is that called a bugle? For like one single pipe that you announce like a king with or whatever. You can only play one note on it, I guess. It's like a really lame trumpet that only lets you play one note. I'm not sure he can control what note he plays, is all I'm trying to get across here. I went 100% of the way around that circle for absolutely no reason. Alright, this is where I got stuck last time. Because he gets up on top of a tree where you're supposed to bow and arrow him to death. But I think I can make it work with the bombs. He may not take damage from, like, the boomerang itself, or the slingshot. But surely bombs he takes damage from. Now, I may have my work cut out for me. Is he here? Is he here? Here we go. I may have my work cut out for me in actually making it happen and not getting stuck or like exploding my own damn self. But that's a risk I am willing to take. Considering there's no actual risk at all. And it's literally just either it works or it doesn't. And he really gives you the runaround during this part, huh? Just run in circles. Wasting my goddamn time. Okay. If the puppets will just stay on the ground, this will be fine. But as soon as they start coming up to grab me, it's going to make this even more difficult than it already was. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can make this work. Damn it. See, the puppets got in the way. God, it takes so long to activate. Damn it. I think the puppets... Okay, if I can knock one of them off to where they're on the ground and not dead, I think it lasts longer. Like, I get a little bit of a reprieve. Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Oh my god, it didn't work. Are you kidding me? How did that not work? It's a bomb to the face. Maybe it didn't actually... Oh, fuck. Damn it. I gotta knock him off, otherwise there's no way. Okay. Maybe I can... There we go, that works. Yeah, perfect. Okay, or not. Not sure why the tree got targeted there, but that's fine. I'm out of bombs again. I'm gonna try this a couple more times to see if I can't get it just right. Off with you. Okay, gotta do this fast. Okay, perfect. Wait, and... Wait, and... Wait! Oh, did I make it? It didn't even explode that time. What the hell? Okay, so that confirms that it's not, like, hitting him. My bad. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So if I can get it to just happen to, like, be just right to hit him, I think this will work. I just have to time it so precisely. And, like, angle it really well, too, I think, is an important part of this. Okay. Knock him off. Kill that one. Or knock him off too. Okay, kill this one. Okay. Why does that happen so fast? But only sometimes. Like, sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it gives me some space. And then other times it's just, like, immediate. Well, that's not anything. Maybe it has to do with how fast I killed him. Too slow. I'm gonna make this thing work. I swear to goodness. Yeah, no. That absolutely hit him dead on. He just does not care. The problem is that the boomerang is hitting him, and that's causing him to go into a state of not being vulnerable anymore. So, like, the boomerang hits him, it doesn't bother him, it just kind of, you know, makes him go, Mrah! And then while he's in the state of going, Mrah! He, like, can't be hurt normally. Yeah. So I would need the bomb to go off sort of in the air, which it won't do, I don't think. Yeah. So, that is deeply upsetting. I really thought I had something here. But I mean, I guess it's fine. It just means I really do need... I really do need the bow. Drat. Really, really wanted that to work. Okay. Let's get out of here in this awful, awful song. And let's catch a reek fish. The reek fish spawn here? Is that right? trying to remember if that's right, or if you're supposed to catch them in front of the Zora's grave. This is not where I want it to be. I wanted this one. Alright, let's see if I can use this earring to catch a rink fish. I find it funny how, like, integral fishing games are to fishing minigames. Zelda. Like, there's so many fishing minigames and so many different Zelda games. And yet they're all kind of terrible. Like, they're not good fishing minigames. They're pretty much exclusively really terrible, boring fishing minigames. I feel like they could do better, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like if they tried harder, they could make an actually fun, enjoyable game of fishing. Okay. It's got the earring on it already, which is great. So let's cast off. I said, what the hell is wrong with you? I guess the waterfall was blocking it? Don't catch the Zora. Zora, please don't bite this. That would be so awkward for everyone. It's playing like battle music. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Like, literally nothing is biting. Okay, interesting. Is this not the right spot? There's a river going around that a suspicious person has been seen around here lately. I wonder if those in the throne room are informed of this. That's not it. Do you tell me about the reek fish? Snow Peak is up ahead. It's very treacherous. No info from you. Is it not going to spawn reek fish until I've, like, triggered that quest? I swear they're normally right around here. On the other side? Where do the reek fish spawn? Is it that first place I just was? Oh, that's not right. Also, how are there 0 fish in this river? That's insane. That is the most stationary bobber I've ever... That thing's not moving a goddamn pixel. That's gonna cause burn-in on my screen. It's so goddamn still. I don't know how you're managing that, Link. That's completely in violation of the laws of physics. Maybe they are caught by Kakariko. I didn't think that was how that worked, but they sure as hell weren't biting there. Okay. It's weird that my swimming is so different depending on whether I'm wearing this tunic or not. Huzzah! There is fish here. There are non-zero amounts of fish. Man. Okay, that's not who I want. That is just a normal, like, Hylian carp or something. These rivers are not conducive for fishing, as it turns out. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I was about to say Zelda. Excuse me. Midna, I swear I did not just try to refer to you by another girl's name. Please don't kill me. I've completed Midna's Lament, which makes me feel like there's probably some areas that I could go that might have, like, triggers happening now, potentially. Can't be 100% sure, but we can test it. I still haven't beaten Goron Mines yet, though, so there might be some things that are still not activated. Okay, let's go to the graveyard first. Man, I had 2 things that I thought, like, oh man, I've unlocked the Snow Zone, I've unlocked the Time Temple, and both of them have come belly up. There's that good desert music I wanted. Oh my god, have I not done this yet? That's scary. It's scary to me when I miss such an obvious check. That's terrifying. I have no idea how long it would have taken me to remember that that existed. Jesus. Well, it was just bombs. No biggie. I should go by the bomb store while I'm here, speaking of bombs, just to see if they're selling anything that's not bombs. Okay, Mr. Dude, I beat the water temple. Do you have anything cool and new to say to me? Steve, what would my mother have thought of me? That you were a little bitch. Well, okay. Now, is this where the reek fish are? Is the question. I feel like the answer might be yes. Or not. Oh. Okay, I missed that. That's fine. Got it. Maybe I just need to be more patient. Maybe I'm bad at fishing. That's not a reek fish. That's just a green gill. Alright. Interesting. I might have just been too hasty at that other spot. It's entirely possible. I really thought that when there were fish around, the bobber would not be that goddamn stationary, but what do I know? I'm pretty sure, so, because I have not beaten Goron Mines yet, there's all this weird incongruities with quests, like being done or not done. And so you end up with multiple copies of various characters in various places. So like, Fish Boy is over there, but I'm pretty sure if I went back to Hyrule Castle Town, he would also... No, because I have the Zora Tunic, so he's supposed to be here now. But like sometimes, like Colin, right, is like chilling over here. He's right here. But sometimes he's also like inside tending to that other kid. It's very strange. The Mellow Bar is raising funds. Perhaps you could make a donation? I could, but you literally won't let me. I have $4,000, but I don't have the option to donate yet. Welcome! Heard from a reliable source, shops in Hyrule Castle Town are gouging prices, crushing folks. Townspeople relief plan. Repair the broken bridge. Buy castle shop. Problem finances. Please, brother. And see, it won't let me do it. And I've bought everything here, so that's that. I'm gonna have to go check that fish thing again, because that is my only lead. Besides the Goron Mines, I guess. Really don't want to have to go back into the Goron Mines for a single key, but the game may force my hand if I don't get another check soon. I do have a lantern now, which does give me certain things that I can do that I couldn't do before, potentially. So you just actually sell... Yeah, you just actually sell bombs. Which I'll go ahead and buy this. The one with 0 bombs, please. Wait, no. Walk away. Walk away. Alright, let's go up to Zora River. We'll try to fish one more time. And then we're going to have to go to Zora. I got to unlock something before I quit today. I can't quit when there's only one check plausibly remaining. That's just bad voodoo. I'm almost positive the reek fish you catch in that little section right beside the mountain. I'm 99% sure. Mark? Geronimo! Maybe if I fish from over here? I don't know why that would make a difference, but you never know. Fish are finicky creatures. Alright, let's try it. I think I just saw one, actually. Yeah, I totally did. There it is. Okay. Never mind. I can totally still do this. Come to me, reek fish. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Hell yeah. My fears have been abated. Or not. Oh. Being real coy, this fish. Really making me work for it. Uh-huh. Pretty sure I'm not allowed to pull until it goes underwater. Like, until the bobber actually goes under, it won't count. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess next time it bobs, I'll try it. Oh, nope, there we go. Just had to be patient. I'm literally just holding back on the stick. Alright, reek fish. Hell yeah. Sacred fish, it reeks. Sea fish you've caught by pressing start. Now I dog it up. Take a big old whiff. Delicious. First I learned what ghosts smell like, and then I learned what fish smell like. One of those seems like it is not equivalent. I feel like learning what ghosts smell like might have been more important to the world at large. I feel like you really should have been able to go to literally any market and figured out what a fish odor is. Alright, let's do this thing. Follow the orange fish smell. Follow the orange fish smell. Man, that fish smells really orange. That joke doesn't work great, considering orange is a thing that would smell. If it was just a color, that would land better, I think. Frick, ow. Frick, ow. Frick, ow. Alright. Now, I don't gotta worry about these dingle-dang spooky ghost winds. You have to do this once with the reek fish attached. I don't even know for sure what the trigger is that makes it to where you don't have to worry about the snowstorm anymore. At some point you get to where you can just walk up here normally. I don't know if it's the avalanche that causes it. I thought I could trigger an avalanche here. I guess I have to go around. But at some point you get to where you can just approach the snowy mountain like a normal human being. No, I'm still there. Hold on. I think I'm past the part where I get sent back, maybe. I'm still gonna try to go all the way, though. Here's the snowy part. Her scrunch. You'd be shocked how many people I see play Legend of Zelda games, and they'll get stuck at that wall, and they won't just immediately try punching it, or hitting it, or just otherwise smacking it around. Wow, that's a long one. Okay. La 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 la. I wonder which song that is. Apparently I did a bad job. That was close enough. Alright, cool. Good enough. I think is that the Goron Lullaby song? From Majora's Mask? It's kind of like it, I think. Not sure. I'm not sure which song that is. That's a really long held note there. Could also be a Twilight Princess exclusive song. Not. recognizing this one. A lot of these are from the old games, but is this a Wind Waker song, maybe? This might be a Wind Waker song. I don't know Wind Waker very well. Yeah, I'm not sure. It may very well just be like the desert theme from this game. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Barr! Why does Death Mountain look like that? So I still don't really know what they were going for with Death Mountain in this game. Why is it like a big, like, cauldron-looking thing? It's very strange. Borf? Can't believe those Borfs would attack me. Borf against Borf violence. Us Borfs have got to stick together. Alright, and I have this thing that I'm not supposed to have yet. Let's see, what other item do I want out? Probably Claw Shot, right? I'm supposed to have a Claw Shot at this point. Yeah. Whee! Scrunch. Okay, that's a Poe. Ow! Yeah, that's right. Get blocked by my sweet metal ball. Rawr. Alright. Okay, it's just an actual postal. So that was a Snow Mountain Cave. Poe. Check. Oink. Crunch. What, no ghost in that one? Asymmetrical ghosting? I no longer have extra oil. I've got to be careful about using this stuff. Oh, I should check on my keys for this dungeon, huh? Let's look at this. So I know what I'm getting into here. Snow Peak Ruins. I don't have any small keys. That's not great. I also don't have the big key. I do have the pumpkin and the cheese. I don't know what that does for me, really. But I'm sure it's important. Don't have the compass either. Hopefully there's still enough checks inside to make this worthwhile. I mean, there's a whole bunch of checks I'm kind of ignoring here. Why did they put vines on the ceiling? Do they really think I'm so lazy I can't crawl up a ladder? Like I have to have a hookshot target? Oh, hello. Oh, God. I forgot. I should probably take this off, huh? That was a lot of damage. I'm about to enter the realm of ice. Wearing the weak to ice tunic seems like maybe a bad idea. The one area in the game where this is... One of two areas in the game where that's relevant. The other being the Goron Mines. Oh gosh. Sir. You could have lived a long, happy bat life. But you chose violence. And this was the result. Alright, let's get this teleporter set up, baby. Look at those big old handprints. That's adorable. Scrunch. Show me the spookies. Show me the spooky, evil Twilight people. There we go. Wow. Poop them out the sky, butthole. Why are they glowing? They're like whitewashed. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta kill these bats first. So that doesn't happen again. Oops. That's not... Yeah. My bad. Alright. That's fine. At least I have a metal sword now. That's nice. This is my first time fighting these things with a metal weapon. Okay. That was good. Yay! That was way easier. Sky butthole complete. Alright, I don't actually want to do the snowboarding thing just yet. Instead... Although, no, let's do it. Let's do the snowboarding thing one time here. Because there's an item on a hill at the bottom that I can grab and then immediately just teleport back. Because I'm not going to do the dungeon today. But I want to do all the, like, pre-dungeon stuff.
Oh, whoa, ho! I heard ruckus, and, just a human? I see humans not often, Why human come to Snows? You on spiritual journey? You look for true self?
No.
Oh, you look familiar in such faraway place. But you make good climb, and you lucky to meet me. I found shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for,
That's a crazy assumption. You're looking for a mirror? I have a mirror. I'm sure it's the same magical one.
You come to house and see yourself. I caught fish, I make you
That fish is a lot bigger than the one I caught. The reek fish I caught, that fish is bigger than I am. What the hell?
My house far away. We slide there, Do like me, come.
I don't like the way you phrase that. That is so small. That is so... You could get 2 of them. Like, 1 for each foot. I want to know who voice acted that. I want to meet the voice actor for Zelda Yeti. It could have been me. Why didn't you hire me for this, Nintendo? When I was like 10 years old or whatever. Here we go! I'm glad there's not any important items along this path, because that would be really annoying. Might as well get in some practice for the race later. Gotta remember the paths. There's absolutely a randomized version of this where all those green rupees are separate items that you have to worry about. Oh god, I'm gonna crash. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh god, it's not fine. It's not. It's not okay. Well. Now I know not to go up on the sides. I learned my lesson. Better to learn this now when I'm not worried about actually winning a race. This somber music. This is not good snowboarding music. Really harsh in my vibe here. If anyone's out there skiing with headphones on, listening to jams, I sincerely doubt, snowboarding I guess, more than skiing, I sincerely doubt they're listening to the Temple of Time soundtrack. Yeehaw! Oh shit, I actually did it. I normally miss that last one. Can't even remember the last time I successfully did that shit. Alright, I'm not... Oh, never mind. I was literally about to say I'm not going to go for the shortcut this time, but never mind. I'm actively going for the shortcut. Whee! I've done this so goddamn many times and it shows. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Alright, that's fine. That's actually probably good. I was going way too fast. I jinxed myself so perfectly there. The first race of this is not hard. It's pretty doable. The second race sucks ass. The race against the wife is an absolute nightmare. Alright. So now we're here. Oh, that was a weird flip he just did for no reason. Here? What's with this guy? He's got a nice place for a beast. What did we talk? We have talked about racism, Minna. Like, you're literally being oppressed for being a Twilight person, and you're over here calling people beastmen? That ain't cool, yo. Alright, let's go grab this Poe. Alright, I think doggos are better at walking in the snow. Yes. Yes, they are. Is that real? Probably. Wolves are good at snow, right? Snow is like a wolf's bread and butter. We're all about that shit. They spread their weight across 4 points instead of 2, so it lets them walk on snow better than us dopey two-legged creatures. Rawr, rawr. Alright, that's fine. So this is, we'll say, mansion, mountain, snow. Poe? I'm keeping track of which Poes I have and haven't gotten, so that if I'm really desperate for items later, I can look up a list of Poes, because I'm sure there's some that I miss. So I'm trying to keep track. Okay, let's head back up to the top of the mountain. Like I said, I'm not going to do the Snow Peak dungeon. I really wish there was a bottom of the mountain teleport. Having to do that whole sequence I just did every time you want to go to Snow Peak Ruins is kind of absurd. Is Snow Peak the name of the mountain in... No, Snowhead. Snowhead is the mountain in Majora's Mask. Different mountain. I don't know where they got Snow Peak from. I think this is the first game where the name Snow Peak is used. So that's odd. It's always weird when they just randomly use a new name in this series of a billion names you can use for stuff. It's probably for the best they didn't name it Snowhead, though, considering Turnia, or whatever it's called, is supposed to be a totally separate plane of existence. What's it called? Termina. Okay. I know there's some Poes around here somewhere, and also some, like, dark patches that you can dig into, I think. Poes are actually easier to find while you're in sense mode, because they fucking glow, like this guy right here. Alright. Oh, no, not the pupper. Incorrect. Oh, God. Ugh. And... hey. Alright. We shall call this Mid-Ice Mountain Poe. Check-a-re-doodle. And I think this tree right here is... yeah, a cave. Mid-Ice Mountain Cave. Hello. Oh, God. I'm also trying to keep track of caves because they are also something that I tend to forget when I do Twilight Princess Randomizers. Wow, it's a very good thing I took off that other piece of clothing. Is that it? No items? There's some other enemy that I should be aware of? Is there literally nothing in here? That's crazy. Normally there's at least some chew jellies. Is there like something I can sniff or... oh, there's some giant rocks. They stick out a lot more in sense mode. Gotcha. Come to me, chew jelly. So that I may murder you. And hopefully spawn a treasure chest? No? What the hell was the point of this? Is there really nothing else here? Why does this room exist? Why is this room in the game? There's not even a Poe here. There's fucking nothing. Why are these rocks, like, not shaded the same as the rest of the room? Wigging me out. I swear there should be a fucking treasure chest spawn or something. Yeah, there ain't shit here, alright. Well, cool, I guess. Just a waste of my goddamn time. Like, they even put, like, a hole in the wall where there was bombables. And there was nothing in it. How bizarre. Now, is there another cave around? No, just a random, completely meaningless cave. Cool. I can't tell if it's still nighttime or not. Or if it even matters when I'm on the snowy mountain. Do the Poes just always show up on Snowhead? Snowfoot, whatever it's called. Snowdong Mountain. Everyone's least favorite of the snow mountains. Or most favorite, depending. Are any of you trees secretly a cave? Barf? Totally fine. Totally fine amount of spaced. You guys having fun down there? Are you having some... What the hell? I didn't think that happened anymore. I thought I was out of that. Do I have to beat Snowhead Temple before I can get over to this guy? Hold up. No, we're good. Why did it do that for a second? It, like, whited me out. That was weird. Okay. Woo. And chomp. Okay, another Poe. We're gonna call this Low Ice Mountain Poe. It's lower than the other one was, anyway. Maybe this cave will actually have something useful in it. Or literally anything at all. Even not useful. Oh my god. That is a fuck ton of ice. Come at me, bro. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Could I interest you in murder? Hiya. Oh, that would have been fantastic if I had sniped him out of the air with that. I'm so impressed with my... Oh, shit. I never fully understood how to get these guys without getting frozen at least once. Because you have to get, like, right up next to them. And see, like, you get them, but they get you back. Also, these guys are the best. These little fucking ice hockey dudes. They're so fun to smoosh. Ow. Well, I done missed it. I wonder how they ambulate when I'm not smacking them around. They have little feet under there? Or do they, like, expel a gas out their back end that helps them to propel themselves? Ice creature biology. Okay. Yay! Ooh, hello. Not what I was expecting. Murder by giant ball to the face. Not a good way to go. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright, last check of the day, probably. I don't think there's any other checks on this mountain, so... Is it a good one? No. No. There's no way I'm getting all 50 Poes, right? Please tell me all 50 Poes is not going to be an important check, because that would be horrendous. Okay. Well, we did that. Checkaroni. We'll quickly run down to the base of the mountain just to make sure there's nothing else, but I don't think there is. And then we'll call it a day. And on your next dose of acid games, we will be heading to Snowden. Oh wait, there's another guy. There actually is another guy. Hello. Hello, friend. Too bad I already used low. I guess I'll use bottom. Are you okay with being called a bottom, sir? Because I'm going to call you a bottom. Hey, 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 whoa, hey. God damn it. Freaking snow wolves. Think they're so much better than us forest wolves. Superiority complex. Okay, I'll take that. Nothing big, but I will take it. Damn, so there's just 3 Poes just kind of chilling around this mountain, huh? Oh god. I'm really slow. Alright. Anything else? Any other hidden Poe boys that I didn't know about? That I had forgotten existed? Is that one? Did I just... No, it's a wolf. And this is where I just was. Okay, I think we're good. Still gonna run all the way down just to make sure, but... 3 seems like plenty of Poes, and also like little dig spots. So I guess the fog doesn't go away, but it stops. There must be a, what's it called? A collision wall around here somewhere that if I run into it, I get whited out. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and get into the dungeon here. I guess I will do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually step foot into the mansion so that when we start next time here on Snow Peak, We'll be right in the thick of it. I wish I could ride the sled as a dog. I want to see the dog go down the mountain. Will it let me? Oh god, please let me. I want to so bad. Damn it. This game won't let me have anything. This game sucks. Unplayable. Unacceptable. Can't pet the dog. You can pet the dog. Well, you can hold the dog. You can't totally pet the dog in this game. You can be the dog. Does that still count? Like, not Nintendogs. One of those dog adventure games where you're, like, playing as a dog in a village of dogs. You can't pet the dog. Does it still count, though? I don't think so. I think you get a free pass if you let the player play as a dog. Like, I'm pretty sure in Okami you don't get to pet the wolf. But you get to be the wolf. Isn't that what people really want? Get my second practice run in here. Huh. Hey. Still, completely missed opportunity to not let me sled down a fucking mountain as a dog. Snowboarding dogs. Get me that game. There we go. That was a very clean run. I think that would be a victory. I think if I had done this against the wife, I still would have won the race. Hup. 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 And we're off. On your next dose of acid games, we will explore Snow Peak Mansion. We will kill this Poe directly in front of us, and it'll be a whole thing. Snow Peak Ruins. That's what I meant to say. It's kind of fucked up calling them ruins when there's literally 2 people still living here. There's some guttural chanting happening in the background. Are you hearing that? Some dude is in the background just going, ooh. I don't have that low of a voice. Well, that's terrifying. And we'll deal with it next time. Thank you all for joining me. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Once again, I'm trying to beat this within the next couple of weeks before I go back to work after the holidays. So, I'll probably be back. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because I do actually have to work tomorrow. But hopefully by Wednesday-ish. Christmas miracle is what we're hoping for here. Anyways, have a great Christmas. Happy holidays. Have a wonderful wintry time. It's like 70 degrees here, but have a wonderful wintry time. See you all next time. Bye-bye. Good day.